Justin Boyan. I'm a resident of Providence, computer scientist, father, and also co-leader of a group called Climate Action Rhode Island, which is the Rhode Island affiliate of 350.org. As you may know, 350 refers to the amount of carbon dioxide, number of parts per million, in our atmosphere, which corresponds to a habitable Earth. The recent federal report on climate change, as you know, says that we're already past 400 and shooting up fast. So what I'd like to ask is, as Aaron just did, Representative Reichenberg just did, that you consider your moral obligation to help us survive into the next century. So you have power. I've heard you say that some of your powers are preempted by federal regulations, but not all of them, otherwise we wouldn't be here. So let's consider. I'm not a lawyer, but I have read the briefs by the coalition opposing this facility. I've also read the testimony that was provided to you by Seth Handy of Handy LLC. There are many arguments that you could choose. There are many places you could find to oppose this facility. Let's just start with the most obvious one, which is National Grid's request for a variance to the 50-foot setback. If anything is within the CRMC's purview, in my understanding, it's what gets done right on the shore of the bay on the coast. So this is your bread and butter. I was here for the engineering presentation 2 weeks ago. I heard the engineer say, we're going to build a 21-foot tall hill and fill it all up with dirt and put the facility there on top of that mound of dirt. And that's how we're going to protect it from storms and sea level rise. And with all due respect, if a homeowner came to the CRMC and said, oh, my property borders a salt pond in South County, I would like to build a new home 15 feet from the salt pond, and don't worry, I'm going to build it up with the 21-foot riprap revetment and put it on a hill, and therefore you can approve my project. I doubt you would. If a business owner on a post in Matunic or somewhere said, I'm going to build a restaurant right at the high tide line, but don't worry, it'll be safe because it's going to be 21 feet up on the hill that I built behind the riprap revetment, you'd probably say, no, that's not okay. That's your responsibility. So just because the petitioner in this case happens to be a powerful utility doesn't mean you should apply any different standard. And I think it's your responsibility to look for any way you can to protect the bay, protect the communities that live alongside our coast, and help safeguard our future. Thank you.